right, guys, how you doing? Welcome to the Pitchfork podcast for February 13th, 2021. I have the boots on the screen, guys. That's from yesterday's podcast. Some people just love the boot, so I want to give them a boot to love. Some people just love the boot, so I want to give them a boot to love. Some people just want the boot so bad that I wanted to give them a boot that they can sink their teeth into. Right? So, I say we give our friends some boots. A boot for them to sink their teeth into. So with that being said, guys, we're going to be covering over the news today. General news podcast, guys. We're going to be doing several news podcasts. We're going to be covering over several articles today. We're going to be going over several things that are going to be spicy, man. Spicy, just spicy. Things that are involving Donald Trump, things about Donald Trump being acquitted. I'm going to do a minute or less video on that tomorrow. I've done a minute or less video about Donald Trump and some of the things that reveal about the conversation between himself and Kevin McCarthy. I really am interested in some of these things with Donald Trump. So with that being said, guys, if you like the video, make sure in the stream, make sure that you hit like button, share button, make sure that you share the content. Let people know that I exist. That's the only way that I grow. I kill them with volume, guys. I kill them with volume. All right? I get them with volume. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get straight into the news. All right, guys, so I'm going to give you several ways in which you can participate in the show. If you like to leave a comment, like to tell me how I'm doing, tell me about myself, you want to go ahead and just curse me out, whatever. However you feel, man. However you want to do it. However, let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. Let's be real. So that being said, let me go ahead and type this out. Talk this out as I type it. If you would like to, give me a second. All right, so let's make sure I type this out just right before we get the story. If you would like to participate in the show, dial 253-203-6784 or join my Discord servers, voice chat plus, and let me know you joined. All right, so I'm gonna give you a link to my Discord chat as well, my Discord server. That way you guys can just join it. If you want to chat with me sometimes outside the stream, you can do that. If you want to get at me outside the stream, you can do that too. So that's posted. A link of that is posted in the YouTube chat. It's already posted in the YouTube chat, so there's no excuse for you guys to not have it. You have it right now. Boom. There we go. It's also in the Twitch chat. I'm showing Twitch some love because Twitch shows me love all the time, guys. They show me love all the time. With that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into the news. Let's get into the nitty-gritty. Let's get into the news. All right. All right. So this is a shouting match between Trump, but let's go ahead and get to this first piece, though. I'm going to give you guys a link to this story. All right. So that's posted in the YouTube chat. Let's go ahead and post that in the Twitch chat. Show Twitch some love, because Twitch has shown me love too, and I love them as well. Love you, Twitch. Thank you for all the support. With that being said, guys, we're going to get into the news. Take a swig of my moonshine. Just kidding, some water here. All right. First news story today. This is from Fox News. Trump acquitted in second impeachment trial on charge of inciting January 6th Capitol riot. GOP led by Mitch McConnell largely sticks with Trump during Saturday verdict. Written by Marisa Schultz of Fox News, published today 11 minutes ago on February 13th, 2021. Let's get into this article here. Former President Donald Trump was acquitted in an unprecedented second impeachment trial on the charge of inciting an insurrection for the January 6th Capitol riot, making him the first and only president to be impeached and acquitted twice in history. A majority of senators found Trump guilty on Saturday in a 57-43 vote, but the number fell short of the supermajority needed to convict the president. Had Trump been convicted, the Senate would have moved to bar the 45th president from holding federal office ever again. The 7 GOP senators who joined with all Democrats in finding Trump guilty were Senators Richard Burr of North Carolina, Bill Cassidy of Louisiana, Susan Collins of Maine, Lisa Murkowski of Alaska, Mitt Romney of Utah, Ben Sasse of Nebraska, and Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania. The acquittal means that, as of now, Trump can leave the door open to another White House bid in 2024, though senators have hinted they may still try to bar him from office in a separate 14th Amendment measure. And I want to go ahead and go over that piece too. That's going to be a spicy meatball, just spicy meat.
Give your meat a
just
good old rub.
Spicy meat.
That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat.
Just
Yeah,
spicy
boy.
meat. Just spicy meat, But I think it's very, very interesting. It's always interesting how they're moving already to try to get around some things. I mean, like, listen, if he's been acquitted again, I don't think that if he ran again, he'll be able to hold federal office again. I don't think that people would ever trust that again. I don't think that people would vote him in again. I don't think that. I honestly don't believe that in any sort of way. All right. But that being said, let's go ahead and move on here. Trump praised the victory, thanked his supporters, and promised he'd soon emerge with a vision for a bright, radiant, and limitless American future. The former president, who has largely stayed silent since his impeachment, took aim at his opponents. This has been yet another phase of the greatest witch hunt in the history of our country, Trump said. No president has ever gone through anything like it, and it continues because our opponents cannot forget the almost 75 million people, the highest number ever for a sitting president, who voted for us just a short months ago. Yeah, but Joe Biden also got the highest amount of votes against a president in American history too. Oh my God, let's not forget that part, right? Let's not forget that inconvenient portion, right? Right? Let's not forget that. Let's move on here. Trump's second impeachment trials spanned just 5 days of arguments, making it the shortest in presidential history. Wow. The previous record was held by Trump in 2020 when his trial related to inviting foreign interference into the election spanned 21 days. The trial surrounded the January 6th riot when pro-Trump supporters stormed the Capitol, beat police officers chanting "Hang Mike Pence," and forced lawmakers to take shelter. Wow. The mayhem temporarily stopped Congress's certification of President Biden's Electoral College win. House impeachment managers accused Trump of inciting the insurrection by spreading a big lie the election was stolen from him, summoning his supporters to Washington on January 6th, telling them to fight like hell, and then refusing to call off the attack once the mob violently took over the Capitol. Trump's legal team denounced the proceedings as an unconstitutional sham impeachment against a private citizen driven by Democrats' hatred for Trump and desire to silence a political opponent. Trump lawyers also argued the former president's political speech is protected by the First Amendment, and his words on January 6th to his supporters to fight like hell were not meant literally. To drive home that point, during the trial, Trump's defense played an 11-minute video of nearly every Democrat in the chamber using the words "fight" in their past speeches and interviews. The vote capped a wild Saturday in Washington with numerous plot twists. And the curveball moved the Senate Saturday morning voted 54 to 45 to allow witnesses at the trial after lead impeachment manager said Representative Jamie Raskin said they wanted to hear from GOP Representative Jamie Herrera Butler during a Zoom deposition. Wow. Things are getting spicy. This is a spicy meatball.
Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot.
Nice and hot.
Hot and spicy meat.
Spicy meat.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, this is spicy meat. Spicy meat. You just got to give your meat a good old rub, Oh, man. Raskin, Democrat from Maryland, cited the breaking news overnight about details Butler revealed of a heated phone call that Trump had with the House GOP leader Kevin McCarthy during the middle of the Capitol attack. Butler, who was one of the 10 Republicans who voted to impeach Trump in the House, Wow. So he's one of the 10 Republicans who voted against Trump. So you got to keep that in mind too. Let's also not be intellectually honest. Let's not be intellectually dishonest. We're gonna mention that. Yes, it's one of the Republicans who voted to impeach Trump in the House, but the report is true. The report is true. All right. Bueller, who was one of the 10 Republicans who voted to impeach Trump in the House, released her account of the call last Friday, confirming a CNN report that Trump dismissed McCarthy's pleas to call off the riot and instead told McCarthy that the rioters were more upset about the election than the House leader. Wow. When McCarthy finally reached the president on January 6th and asked him to publicly and forcibly call off the riot, the president initially repeated the falsehood that it was Antifa that had breached the Capitol. It was Antifa. I'll tell you what.
What?
You know, I tell you what. You know, it was Antifa. It was. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
It was Antifa. It was Antifa. McCarthy refuted that and told the president that these were Trump supporters. That's when, according to McCarthy, the president said, "Well, Kevin, I guess these people are more upset about the election than you are." Oh my God. It's a strange thing, isn't it? It's just a very, 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 very strange thing.
It seems to me a strange thing.
It's just a very, very strange thing to me too, Jesus Christ Superstar. It's a very, very strange thing. It seems to me a strange thing.
It seems to me a strange thing.
Strange thing. Just odd. Wouldn't you say? By the way, there's a comment over here in the YouTube chat from DM Cosmic Chaos. So there's no justice in this world. Trump walks scot-free. We got baby killing cops. What the fuck is going on? Oh my God. Yes, I gotta agree with that. You know what? That comment is so spicy. I gotta pin that, brother. I gotta pin that to the channel. I gotta pin that message because guess what? That is true, brother. That is true, my brother. By the way, brother, how you doing? How you doing, DM Cosmic Chaos? You are one of my top supporters. You know what? Whatever kind of video that you want me to make, I will make for you, brother. I'll make it for you, brother. How you doing today? I love my fans. I love my fans. With that being said, guys, we're going to get back into the story. All right? So, right here, again, she released a whole statement. Right. And this is actually a Republican. So she released a whole statement saying, hey, you know, I'm telling you why I voted against Trump because I knew about this. Right. Trump's legal team blasted the decision to call witnesses and threatened to dispose 100 people in the case if the door is open. A visibly angry and animated Michael Van der Veen said that House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Democrat from California, and Vice President Kamala Harris would absolutely need to be disposed to, but not by Zoom. These depositions should be done in person in my office in Philadelphia. Van der Veen told the senators, which drew audible laughter from the Senate chamber. Van der Veen shot back, "I haven't laughed at any of you, and there's nothing laughable here." Wow. Oh, my God. I disagree there. You are a clown, sir. You are just an absolute clown.
Enough from the clown.
He's a clown. That's just clown talk. Right? A surprise vote on witnesses shook Washington and seemed to even catch senators off guard. Senator Ted Cruz, Republican from Texas, said the move for witnesses came as a surprise to the senators and set off chaos in the chamber. He speculated the trial could last until April. At this point, it's pandemonium. Ted Cruz. Ted. You're sitting here, you tried to defend a man who insulted your own wife. You are worse than a cuck. See, a cuck just lets a man fuck his wife. See, you will let a man fuck your wife, but you also let a man fuck your wife and then also insult her and call her a slut too. So you are a clown, sir.
Enough from the clown.
You are a double clown for that.
Enough from the clown.
You are a trifecta of a clown for that.
Enough from the clown.
I need you to shut the fuck up now and forever. Don't ever speak to me. Whenever you see Donald Trump or you see myself, you don't look at us, you look at our damn chests. Okay? You don't look at us, you look at our damn chest because then and only then will you be looking at a chest of a real man. Okay, buddy? All right, buddy? I understand that you might think, I'm a real boy now, but you're not, Ted Cruz. You are a clown.
Enough from the clown.
But just as quickly as the Senate went down the path of witnesses, lawyers then reversed course on Saturday. Trump's legal team agreed to allow the damaging statement from Butler to be entered into the trial as evidence. Armed with her statement, House lawyers then abandoned their demand that Butler be called as a witness altogether. House managers said the revelations about McCarthy's call with Trump showed that Trump advocated his oath of office by showing support for the rioters and disregard for the security of members of Congress and Pence, who was targeted by the mob for assassination. He chose retaining his own power over the safety of Americans, said Representative David Cicilline, Democrat from Rhode Island. I can't imagine more damning evidence of his state of mind. Me neither. Donald Trump, I'm so glad that America's had enough of you. I'm so glad that you're out. You are out of office. But one last time, say it with me. Say it for the chorus. Say it for the people in the back.
Enough from the clown.
Bye-bye, clown. You are no longer welcome into office. Even if you're allowed to run for federal office, you will never be president again because, you want to know why? And because you are a clown. And America has had enough of clowns. America has said during this past general election, America said,
enough from the clown.
So shut the fuck up, you clown. Shut the fuck up, you clown. I no longer want to hear from you. And Ted Cruz, you clown.
Enough from the clown.
I'll tell you what.
I
no longer want to hear from you. Whenever I speak or whenever Donald Trump or a real man or any other speak, anybody with even a drop of masculinity within their soul, within the fiber of their being, within their whole makeup, within their RNA and DNA circuits, if they have even a drop of it, right, you don't look at us, you look at our chests. All right? Because you are not a man. You are a clown. And America should really, really consider saying,
enough from the clown.
Don't you agree? All right, guys, we're gonna take a brief break from that article there. Didn't you guys like the way I did that, guys? Didn't you guys love it? Didn't you guys think that was spicy? That was oosey, juicy, oosey goosey. I loved it. I love doing that kind of content, man. So again, I'm gonna clip that and just kind of like make it into a whole separate video. So that's why I'm thinking about doing like at the end of the week. I'm gonna clip it out, clip out the separate articles that I cover, and just release it in a big old batch, man. Because again, I'm gonna wreck everybody with volume. I'm already wrecking everybody with volume. I upload every day. So again, that's the kind of content that I do on an everyday basis, man. Everyday basis. And by the way, I don't really pick sides. If you want me to go after Democrats, sure, I'll go after Democrats, but just give me articles, right? Give me articles where I can go after them, man. You can't just give me a bunch of BS. You got to give me something to work with, brother. You got to give me something to work with. You got to give me something to work with, right? So again, I'm thinking that the GOP is done, man. They have really fallen off hard, bro. They've fallen off hard, bro. Like I'm not even joking with you, man. These boys are falling off so hard. It's not even funny, right? It's not even funny how hard they've fallen off. So I mean, they just. I'm not even sure like what's the goal here? Like what's the plan? Like what is the GOP gonna do in the future? Like are they even gonna be a party? Because like people are massively exiting the freaking party right now. And it's like, well, we fought to get Trump exonerated. I tell you what. I tell you what. I got Trump exonerated. Huh. You freaking jungle boogs ain't gonna get Trump out of there. He's going to come back president. Trust the plan, guys. It's part of the plan. All right, devil. I tell you what, devil. I'm tired of you talking about your freaking Antifa riots. Devil, it was Antifa, devil. Devil, it was Antifa. Devil, it was Antifa. Devil, it was Antifa, devil. I tell you what. Okay, devil, it was Antifa. Devil, it was Antifa. Okay? It was Antifa. It was Antifa. Okay? I heard my Lord and Savior Trump say it, so I believe it. It was Antifa. Okay? All right, devil? Hey, devil. Devil. I tell you what, it was Antifa. Okay? Tell you what. All right? I don't want to hear about the Jungle Boogie freaking theories, all right? Your facts and your evidence. All right? I got Jesus on my side. Granted, he's Middle Eastern, and I don't too much like Arabs like that, but guess what? Jesus was white. I tell you what. Jesus was white. Jesus was white. I don't give a damn what you say, devil. Okay, devil? Devil. Devil. You know, I love doing that, man. I love doing it. Hey, devil. I love America, man. I just love my country. America, fuck yeah! America, man, fuck yeah. Let me go ahead and get some CBD encouraged before we get into the next article, man. I just love my country. I do. I tell you what. I love America, okay? All right? I just wish you were a little bit more right-leaning, devil. Now, devil, I understand you probably have shown consistently you don't really like politicians or cops that much, devil. But, devil, what's going on? Meet Nick. All right, I love America, too. I love freedom, though. I love freedom and liberty. I don't care about what country you find your freedom and your liberty in. I want freedom and liberty for all. I don't think anybody should be oppressed, period. And if governments are oppressing people, it should fucking stop, period. Now, with that being said, we're about to get into another article here. And this article is going to be a little bit spicy. Oh, my God. You're going to like this one here. I love this country, too. But I think we are fucked. I love this country so much, man. I do. I tell you what. I love this country. All right? I ain't got time for your Jungle Boogie noise. All right, devil? Devil. Do you love America, devil? Well, yeah, I serve in the military. I multiple deployments. I'm rated at 100%. With the VA. Devil, you serve this country and you got these opinions? That's bullshit, devil. Huh? I'm tired of you Jungle Boy, you freaking Jungle Boogie noise, kid. All right, boy. Yeah. Meet Nick, by the way. Yes, I give everybody who leaves insightful comments, I don't care what it is, you all get wrenches. Because that's just what I do, man. The one thing people say, oh, you silencing me because you're saying dumb shit. I don't care if you say dumb shit, so long as it's actually insightful dumb shit. I can dig it. You know what I mean? So basically, what I'm doing in my own comment section is I'm making an in group and out group. So basically, you know the people that don't have wrenches, they gotta be extra fucking retarded, because it's like I give pretty much anybody a wrench so long as you leave at least one insightful comment. You could say, well, the price of tea in China is this price, and I would give you a fucking wrench for that, right? I'll give you a fucking wrench for that. But if you come in like, hey, devil, fuck you, nigger, some shit like that, it's like, well, you kind of rude to me, Some be rude to you, But if you come in and you actually cool about it, I treat people like fucking gold here, man. Anyways, we're gonna get back into the news. This next piece of news is gonna be kind of a doozy, man. Oh, so I posted a link in a YouTube chat, Twitch chat, and also on Facebook. You guys should have this. This one's gonna be a kind of a doozy, man. Kind of a doozy. So let's get into the live scene. All right. So this live scene here, you guys let me know. I like this live scene here. It looks pretty good. I enjoy it. It looks great, personally. So if you guys want to participate in the show, you can dial in. Give me a second. I'm in my Discord server right now, and I'm also gonna be. Let me go ahead and open the Skype line so you guys can be able to call in, so I can be able to. You can be able to call in and leave comments about the articles, or just talk to me, or curse me out, whatever, man. It doesn't really matter at this point. I just say, you know, even the haters, man, even the haters. I'm just gonna get it with damn volume. That's how I'm gonna grow as a freaking YouTuber. It's by giving you so much content, so much material, so much news, so many views. I even do news and views in under a minute, which is I take a news story and I condense, or like 4 or 5 of them, right? And I'll condense them into a news video that's only a fucking minute, or actually it's less than a minute, because I'm an actual journalist, and that's how. And so basically, I show you how we have to condense things on the fly, right? So we got a few comments in the YouTube chat before we move forward. I want to show a little bit of love to the YouTube chat. There's no justice in this world. Trump walks scot-free. We got baby killing cops. What the fuck going on? By DM Cause of Chaos. I don't know, man. What the hell's going on? He also says, mad as hell. GOP dead, bro. Never voting for them ever again. Hope they start the Trump and anti-Trump party to end the GOP. Trump has single-handedly destroyed the party. God, polls show two new parties are sprouting up. Yes, I agree. I don't care if it's freaking progressives. I don't care if it's libertarians. I don't care who it is. We need some more parties. I want 7, 8, 20, 10,000, over 9,000 parties. Oh my God, I want so many parties. Okay, I want so many parties. All right, so let's see here. I love this country too. But I think we are fucked. Also, Meet Nick says, love America too, brother. He says, hydration is everything. I'm wrenched up nice. Yes, I wrench up everybody. I give everybody a wrench so long as you leave somewhat of an insightful comment. And I actually appreciate that. Even if you say, hey, they devil, fuck you. But I think the price of the price of tea in China is way too high. I will still give you a goddamn wrench. Just so long as you don't just say fuck you and just leave it at that. You know, just give me something that I can learn from, or something that somebody else can just learn from. Because on this channel, I want to teach. I want you to learn something. I want you to get your news, but to also to think about things, right? That's why I also give you the link. So if you look at the links there, I left a link to the CNN article, and we're about to go over. You know, basically, before I go over any article, right, I give you a link to it so that you can just get the link and you can actually read it for yourself, or you can go and do your own research. You don't just have to take my word for it. I don't want to just give you some bullshit takes, right? You know what I'm saying? So basically, you can keep me honest, and so long as you criticize me based on the content alone, I can deal with that. But there's a big difference between criticism based on content and criticism based on beliefs. I can't do anything with fucking beliefs. I can't change my beliefs, and I can change mine, but I can't change yours. I can't do anything about that, but I can fix content, right? Like if you hate the podcast, let me know. If you like the podcast, let me know. Hit the like button, share the content, let other people know that I run this content. All right, because I want people to participate in the show, and I want to give people the news that they deserve, fast, quick, and in a goddamn hurry, without the bullshit attached. You know my biases. I'm not bullshitting you about that. I'm being honest with you. Yes, I am pro BLM, but I'm generally on the right. I want border security. I'm extremely pro gun. In fact, I'm so fucking pro on gun that I carry this shit every goddamn day. This is my new holster with magazines. Yeah. So I mean, I care about gun rights, obviously. Obviously, why wouldn't I? Why would I waste my money buying holsters if I didn't care about fucking gun rights? So I do lean right on a lot of fucking issues, but I do lean left on a lot of issues when it comes to cops, when it comes to believe it or not healthcare, when it comes to marijuana, when it comes to the freaking drug war. I do lean left on a whole lot of issues, but I don't just take one side and go, that's my side, guys. That's my side. That's the side I'm going to fight for. Bullshit. I'm not a political fan. I am a political free agent. Everybody out there should be a political free agent. No fans. No fans. No more political fans, man. But look, politicians are not fans of you. They say fuck you every day. They say fuck you every day. Right? So why are you a fan of them? Fuck that. Fuck that. No more fans. No. If they're going to treat you like you don't matter, treat them like they don't matter. If they treat you like you don't matter, treat them like they don't matter. Stop giving them your damn votes. Fuck a political alliance. Fuck a goddamn goddamn party. Stop giving them your fucking vote. Right? Stop just giving them your goddamn votes. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. No more political fans, man, because this shit's gotta make it stop. I want Democrats to stop just voting Democrat. I want Republicans to stop voting goddamn Republicans. All right, there's plantations on both sides. I'm tired of goddamn plantations. Let's get off these damn plantations, man. All right, but we got some more comments here. Let's go ahead and get over it. Heard that. What should Trump do next? Trump should probably stick to being a private citizen. He's a hell of a goddamn fundraiser. He's the best fundraiser in Republican Party history. There's no question. God damn, that motherfucker. Trump is money. You can't even argue that now. You got it. You got to keep. If I'm just keeping the buck, and I'm a Trump critic now, but if I'm just keeping the buck, that motherfucker can raise the money now. God damn. I wouldn't want him as goddamn president, but I would definitely want him for a damn fundraiser. Oh my God, that is the most important shit right now. Right, so I'm American first and black second. This is the only home I know from DM Cause of Chaos. I agree with you, brother. Meet Nick says, also, before 2020, have you ever heard someone say it's healthy to be socially distant? No. I can see what you're getting at, brother. And no, I have not seen that yet. I have not. I will be completely honest. That is something that is a gift. That is a gift I have yet to receive. In terms of being graced with it, being graced with the presence of that particular argument before 2020, I gotta say, man. But there's a reason why people are saying that now. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's just be intellectually honest. There's a reason why people are saying it now. It's because of the pandemic. You know, it's not because of anything that's special, anything that's different, or anybody's being like hypocritical. Just the pandemic. All right. So he says it's certainly not healthy. That's your view of it. I can get it. I'm not going to disparage you for that. That holster is called a Miami Classic. $200 all day. Good choice. Yes, I love it, man. I like, you know what I like about it the most is that you can open carry it and it looks cool, and you can freaking conceal carry it too, and it looks cool. And I like the holster because I got like a laser sight on my CZ P07. So again, like it's very, very nice to have that. Because it's usually very, very difficult to get get certain things into your holster, but with that particular holster, I find that no matter the size of the weapon, you can typically get it into there. So I really, really do like that one. With that being said, let's move on here. Black folk matter, but BLM give money to the organization that's selling this country out. Vote American, vote first. Okay. BLM, the sentiment, yeah, true. The organization, okay, you can have your own view of the organization. I don't have an issue with that. It's just the sentiment. The sentiment I'm all down for. To me, Black lives do and should matter. But that doesn't mean that I think that nobody else's life should matter either. Because you see me rage. I think y'all see me rage pretty fucking hard over what happened to a lot of white people. Y'all see me rage fucking hard, man. I mean hard too. But let's get into this new artist, this news piece here. New details about Trump McCarthy shouting match show Trump refused to call off the rioters. All right, this is from CNN, published on February 12th, yesterday. Man, this is pretty big spicy meatball. Spicy meat. In an explicitly laced phone call with the House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy while the U.S. Capitol was under attack, then President Donald Trump said the rioters cared more about the election results than McCarthy did. Well, Kevin, I guess these people are more upset about the election than you are, Trump said, according to lawmakers who were briefed on the call afterward by McCarthy. Wow. Oh, my God. Donald Trump, I just got one thing to say to you, brother. I just got one thing to say to you.
Enough from the clown.
You a goddamn clown. McCarthy insisted that the rioters were Trump's supporters and begged Trump to call them off. Trump's comment set off what Republican lawmakers familiar with the call described as a shouting match between the two men. A furious McCarthy told the then president the rioters were breaking into his office through windows and asked Trump, "Who the fuck do you think you are talking to?" According to a Republican lawmaker familiar with the call. The newly released details of the call described to CNN by multiple Republicans briefed on it provide critical insight into the president's state of mind as rioters were overrunning the Capitol. The existence of the call and some of the details were first reported by Punchbowl News and discussed publicly by McCarthy. The Republican members of Congress said the exchange showed Trump had no intention of calling off the rioters, I should say, even as lawmakers were pleading with him to intervene. Several said it amounted to a dereliction of his presidential duty. Oh, my God. You know, it's times like these that I absolutely worry. We have another comment here from Meet Nick. CZ makes great guns. You have great taste in firearms. Yes, I do. All right, so again, to kind of show you, because some people, they'll come here and see me covering this article, right? And they'll say that I'm just like left-leaning, like libtard, right? But it's like, yeah, I don't think many people on the left do what I do every day. So this right here is a CZP07. I got a laser sight on it that I keep. So, and it's just for accuracy, honestly. But CZP07 is a single and double action 9mm handgun, and I like it because it came with the decocker. It came with nighttime sights, so even at night with my iron sights on the actual weapon, it still is gonna look very, very good to me. On top of that, the grips are very much advanced for such a cheap firearm. It's a single and double action pistol, right? Single and double action handgun, single and double action. And sometimes you can find these for $350 to maybe $500. That's a steal for what you're getting. That's an amazing deal, and it's pretty accurate. I mean, it's again that's something like that has rails already on it where you could just mount laser sights on it. I mean, that's pretty nice. Like, granted, if you want something like maybe like an ACOG, you want something that goes over the top for like maybe a holographic type of optic. Well, yeah, you're gonna have to definitely add some rails to it to make that happen. But for what you're getting for like an entry level, that's just, come on now. That's you can't say that's not a good firearm. At least not for the money. That's CZ makes excellent firearms. You are definitely right, Nick. I mean, they make some good shit, you know, and not just good shit, but good shit at a great price. And I really do appreciate that. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get back into this article here. All right, so he is not a blameless observer. He was rooting for them, a Republican member of Congress said. On January 13th, Kevin McCarthy said on the floor of the House that the president bears responsibility, and he does. Speaking to the president from inside the besieged Capitol, McCarthy pressed Trump to call off his supporters and engaged in a heated disagreement about who comprised the crowd. Trump's comment about the would-be insurrectionists caring more about the election results than McCarthy did was first mentioned by Representative Jamie Herrera Butler, a Republican from Washington State, in a town hall earlier this week, and was confirmed by CNN by Herrera Butler and other Republicans brief on the conversation. So it wasn't just one person. Oh my God! You know what's strange?
It seems to me a strange thing.
You know what's strange, right? If I or anyone or any one of you did the exact same thing, if I or any one of you did the exact same thing, it would be a problem. It would be a major problem, wouldn't it? Isn't it amazing how people like Donald Trump and others can just not pay their goddamn taxes and shit? Just not pay taxes, or just pay the bare fucking minimum, or just find loopholes around it where they ain't got to pay shit. Meanwhile, you sitting there struggling. You, the American people, struggling. Isn't it amazing how people like that can get pensions and shit? Pensions, they can get all kind of presidential, entitlements and shit. Meanwhile, you're struggling. You probably know, if you're watching this right now, you probably know somebody right now who has problem finding food from month to month. You probably know somebody who's probably homeless. You probably know somebody who can't even find water. Things have gotten that bad here and around the world. But isn't it amazing how privileged certain people are? You have to look at what he did during the insurrection to confirm where his state of mind was at. Herrera Butler, one of the 10 House Republicans who voted last month to impeach Trump, told CNN. That line right there demonstrates to me that either he didn't care, which is impeachable, because you cannot allow an attack on your soil, or he wanted it to happen and was okay with it, which makes me so angry. We should never stand for that, for any reason, under any party flag, she added, voicing her extreme frustration. I'm trying really hard not to say the F word. Listen, sister, say it. Say it. Say it. I wouldn't blame you. I'll say it. Donald Trump, you are a fucking loser. You know what you did. We all know what the fuck you did. Let's stop pretending. Let's stop playing fucking stupid like we're all like we ain't got no damn sense. Oh, what does that mean? Fight like hell. What does that mean? What devil does that mean, devil? Devil. What? He didn't mean that, devil. He didn't mean devil. He didn't mean that, devil. Come on, devil. Devil, come on, devil. Devil, he didn't mean that, devil. Devil, you can't just say that. Devil. You can't just say that, devil. Devil. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Devil, you know, you got to understand, devil. You know, devil. Devil, it was Antifa, okay? First of all, devil, he wasn't directing them. How can he direct Antifa, devil? See, it was Antifa, okay? It was the Black Lives Matter, transgender, transracial, Antifa, okay? They don't even pay taxes, devil. That's how they can afford all of their weapons, okay? They paid off the Capitol Police, okay? I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
With their Social Security money, the EBT cards, okay? They took the EBT cards, okay? They gave it to the Capitol Police. Cap Police, they back down, devil. All right? You set yourself, devil. People out here hungry. Police hungry too. All right, devil? All right, I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
All right, devil? All right? How do you know, devil? How do you know? Okay, how do you know? I know your eyes don't deceive you. I know you got two perfectly functioning fucking eyes, devil. But how do you know? Okay, devil? Hurt. Oh, man. Wow. Herrera Butler went a step further Friday night, calling on others to speak up about any other details they might know regarding conversations Trump and then Vice President had then Vice President Mike Pence had on January 6th. To the patriots who were standing next to the former president as these conversations were happening, or even the former vice president, if you have something to add here, now would be the time, she said in a statement. Oh man, I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, I love it. Don't you? Don't you? Oh man. Listen. I like this chick. I like her. I'm glad we got politicians out there who know how to troll. To all you patriots. Oh my God, I love it. She said, listen, she was trolling like a motherfucker here. She said, to the patriots who were standing next to the former president as these conversations were happening, or even to the former vice president, if you have something to add here, now will be the time, she said in the statement. To the patriots who were standing by, hearing all this shit, but ain't saying nothing. You know, she ain't really calling you patriots. You know what she calling you? She calling y'all some bitches. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when they know how to troll well, man. She's like, oh man, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh man. Another Republican member of Congress said the call was problematic for Trump. I think it speaks to the former president's mindset, said Representative Andy Gonzalez, an Ohio Republican who also voted to impeach Trump last month. He was not sorry to see his unyieldingly loyal vice president or the Congress under attack by the mob he inspired. In fact, it seems he was happy about it, or at least enjoyed the scenes that were horrifying to most Americans across the country. As senators prepared to determine Trump's fate, multiple Republicans thought the details of the calls were important to the proceedings because they believe it paints a damning portrait of Trump's lack of action during the attack. At least one of the sources who spoke to CNN took detailed notes of McCarthy's recounting of the call. Trump and McCarthy did not respond to requests for comment. So we already know how that turned out. The House voted to impeach, but the Senate acquitted Trump. And once again, it is a real shit show in Washington, man. Oh my God, it is a real shit show. Trump, you said Washington was a shit show, and you made it even more of a shit show, man. You turned Washington, and you made it into the shittiest show on earth. You took Washington and made it into the shittiest show on earth. I am so glad that America said. America, by voting in Joe Biden and giving Joe Biden the most votes in history, which I hate Joe Biden, but I'm glad that at least America told Donald Trump,
enough from the clown.
Enough from you, you fucking clown. You fucking clown. All right, guys, that's article number 2. All right, guys, that's the you have a link to that in the chat. So let me know, guys, what articles do you want to see me cover, guys? What articles do you want to see me cover? Because again, I do that. I can do this all day, but I love it when you guys feed me. Feed me more. I'm like Ryback from the WWE. Feed me more. So let me know what you guys want me to cover. I'll cover it. But I think I covered 2 pretty heavy-hitting articles there. Both from Fox, though, of course. So some people on the left are going to be pretty upset with that. Oh, my God, why are you reading from Fox? Well, I read from any news source so long as you freaking request it. So far, the only people that's been requested is Fox. So request MSNBC, and I'll do that even more often. I do it pretty often, but request it, and I'll do it even more often. Salt and vinegar chips. That is the business, son. But I'm like Ryback, man. You gotta feed me, man. Feed me more. Give me a link to the article that you want me to cover. And I'll cover it. Because the one thing that I love doing is smashing everybody else out with volume. If I start clipping out all these pieces, man, you won't be able to keep up. So we're gonna go ahead and bring up the next article you're gonna be covering. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link in the chat before we get into it. So guys, give me some feedback. What do you guys think about that article? What do you think about that piece? Tell me what do you think? Do you think that Trump should be barred from office? Do you think that the Senate made the right choice? What do you think? Let me know. Let me know what you think, because I want to know. I'm very curious. Inquiring minds would like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. I would like to know, and I'm the inquiring mind. So you know at least one, right? You know at least one inquiring mind who would like to know, and I'm definitely one of them. Anyways, let me know what you think, guys, before we get into the next article here. I want to know what you guys think. Should Trump be impeached? Should Trump be convicted? Did the Senate make the right choice? I want to know what you think. I want to know what you believe. That's what I want to know. I want to know what you think, what you believe. Let me know what you think. All right. Let's go ahead and get into the next article here. Well, actually, before we get to the next article, let me go ahead and take my CBD encouragement. You've got a problem with that, you got a problem with liberty. All right. After watching the entire trial, I would say the trial was a farce. Trump had no defense, and the Democrats made a compelling case. Nothing made any difference. Made me think of a Kardashian trial. That's from Manic Panis on YouTube. Yeah, I agree with you. It was like it's a freaking Kardashian trial, basically. It was a sham trial, but it wasn't a sham trial that was against Trump. It was a sham trial in favor of Trump. You know. But let's get into this next piece here. All right, guys, we're gonna get into this next piece here. Let's get into this next one here. Schumer has said, "Not so fast, Trumpy. Not so fast, Donnie. I got them 14th Amendment hands for you." This article comes from Fox News. Is Schumer leaves open door to 14th Amendment measure to bar Trump from office, published 2 days ago. All right, 2 days ago, which is February the 11th, 2021. Virginia Senator Tim Kaine has been at the forefront of the 14th Amendment push by Tyler Olson of Fox News. All right. All right, let's get into this. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer Thursday did not rule out bringing legislation to bar former President Donald Trump from office if he is not convicted at the ongoing Senate impeachment trial. Democratic senators have discussed in recent weeks that if they cannot secure the 67 votes needed to convict Trump and bar him from holding office in a subsequent simple majority vote, that they might invoke the 14th Amendment of the Constitution to do the same. Schumer, Democrat from New York, was asked about the possibility in a press conference ahead of the impeachment trial proceedings Thursday. We're first going to push the impeachment trial, and then Democrats will get together and discuss where we go next, Schumer replied. He also praised the case made by the House impeachment managers Wednesday and said that he is hopeful it will change minds. It's hard to look at that and not see the gravity of what happened. Senator Tim Kaine, Democrat from Virginia, has been at the forefront of the 14th Amendment push among Democrats, and Senators Chris Coons, Democrat from Delaware, last month called it intriguing. What Senator Kaine is talking about is a censure resolution that would also specifically include the elements of the 14th Amendment that led to disqualification from future office, Coons said. That's intriguing to me, and something I'm willing to look at the bottom line here is we have to deliver accountability for the events of January 6th. The 14th Amendment of the Constitution says that Congress can bar people from office who engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the U.S. from holding office. It was originally meant to prevent former Confederates from serving in the government after the Civil War. That would be very, very intriguing if that would happen, right? Very, very intriguing, because that would mean that the very, very same Donald Trump supporters who were carrying the Confederate flag, would have to watch him be barred from office. It's very, very interesting. It's spicy meat.
Give your meat a good old rub.
You just got to give the meat a good old rub. That's
nice
it.
And hot.
Nice and hot.
Spicy meat.
Spicy meat.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. You just got to give the meat a good old rub. You just got to give your meat a good old rub. You can't tell me that's not spicy meat, right? Right? You can't tell me that's not spicy meat. Yeah, boy. All right. I tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
That is some spicy meat, You just got to give it a good old rub, All right. Here's where it says, no person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elected of president and vice president or hold any office, civil or military, under the United States or any state, or under any state, I should say, who, having previously taken an oath as a member of Congress or as an officer of the United States or as a member of any state legislature or as an executive or judicial officer of any state to support the Constitution of the United States, shall have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof, the amendment says. Whoo. If they pull this off, that'd be interesting. The Congress shall have the power to enforce by appropriate legislation the provisions of this article, it adds. Some interpret this amendment as fundamentally giving Congress the ability to bar a person who engaged in insurrection, what Trump is accused of in the article of impeachment, from office. It's almost certain that this action, like an impeachment conviction, does not have the votes to pass. It would likely raise constitutional questions and slippery slope concerns, and it would set a precedent neither party wants when their preferred candidate is in office. Yeah, you gotta admit, it will be a spicy meatball, but it'll be a very, very costly spicy meatball, potentially. So I don't know if Democrats want to go this route, man. I'm not so sure Democrats want to go this route. Oh my God, I don't know. That's a spicy meatball, but it might be a little bit too spicy. You might have to put that meatball back on the shelf. You might want to call in Gordon Ramsay and say, hey Gordon, I want you to judge this meatball. And Gordon says, it's too spicy. It's too spicy. So sometimes you just gotta put the spicy meatballs back. You know, you don't want to have Trump to have a Kraken. You know, you don't want to just unleash the Kraken. You already proved Sidney Powell wrong. All right, you don't want to give her a Kraken, and that's giving her a Kraken. All right. Trump's current impeachment was spurred by the January 6th riot at the U.S. Capitol. Trump, after months of making false claims that he'd won the presidential election, called a rally in Washington, D.C. with his supporters for the same day. Congress and then Vice President Mike Pence were meeting in a joint session to certify the results of the election. Trump, at the rally, repeated his false election claims. He and advisors used pitch rhetoric, rallying up the large crowd. Trump at one point in the rally told his followers to peacefully and patriotically march to the Capitol, a comment his defenders point to as part of the reason why he does not bear responsibility for the ransacking of the Capitol bullshit. He also said, oh my God, fight like hell. So peaceably and patriotically fight like hell. You know, it's very, very interesting how people just pick and choose. You know, pick and choose which events of a story they want to follow. Isn't it fascinating? Don't you find that to be a fascinating quickie dink? I do. I think it's fucking fascinating. Oh my God, I think it's just fucking delicious. It's tasty. It's a meatball that is not spicy. It's just right. You know, it's a meatball like the baby bear's porridge. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just right. You know, it's very, very spicy, but it's just right. It's just right. Let's move on here. We're going to get into the next article here before we take a short intermission. All right, guys. All right. Here we go. We have another article here. I'm going to give you guys the link to this article, because this one here is another spicy meatball, okay? You know, you just got to give the meat a good old rub.
A good old rub.
You got to give it a good old rub, you know?
Nice.
That's it.
And hot.
Nice and hot.
Hot and spicy meat. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. You know, you just got to give it a good old rub sometimes, you know? I mean, if you just give it a good old rub, you know, I mean, it'll stay nice and spicy for you, you know? You know? Because we got to talk about Gavin Newsom. Oh, my God. I hate Gavin Newsom. Gavin, oh, my God. This motherfucking piece of shit. What a piece of shit. I mean, just doo-doo. Just a doo-doo politician. Just every time you hear Gavin Newsom's name, just flush a goddamn toilet. Just flush a goddamn toilet. Just in his honor. Every time you hear Gavin Newsom's name, flush a goddamn toilet, please. Just flush it twice. Because he ain't shit. He ain't shit. Let's not, you know what? I take it back. Let's not flush toilets, because then we don't want to insult shit. Because shit is actually elegant in some cases. Like guano, for example. Guano could be very, very elegant. Okay? Let's not give shit a bad name and actually compare it to Gavin Newsom, okay? Oh my God. Let's get into the next article though. Recall Newsom campaign reaches enough signatures to potentially trigger special election. Oh my God. Yeah, I told y'all this shit was real. How many months have I been saying this, right? Another prediction coming true. I told you. There's enough people in California who don't like Gavin Newsom. I told you, like that whole far left shit. Oh my God, people are speaking out against that shit. See, it's not even so much like the whole far left shit, right? It's not even the whole far left shit, right? It's not even that, right? It's not even that. People are just tired of the bullshit. They're tired of the bullshit. Oh my God, they are tired of the bullshit. Right? So again, organizers of a campaign to recall California Governor Gavin Newsom say they have attained the required number of signatures to trigger a special election. Its Secretary of State's office will need to process the signatures and determine if they are valid. Randy Economy, the senior advisor and official media spokesman, for Recall Gavin 2020, told Fox News on Saturday that the campaign has reached around 1,509,000 signatures, more than the required amount. Organizers said they expect to have 1.6 million signatures by Sunday. Oh my God. God dang, yo. That is crazy. I told y'all, man, like, listen, this is not a freaking local or state election. This is a recall measure. This is on ballots. Like, people, yo, Gavin, brother, you might want to do something about this, brother. This is not something you're going to be able to ignore, brother. Oh, no, baby. Oh, my God. This is not something you gonna be able to ignore, baby. I'm gonna tell you. The people of California seem kind of fucking serious, man. The people of California seems kind of fucking serious. It seems like they really, really want you gone, brother. Brother, it seems like the people of California is tired of it being damn comedy for you, okay? Oh, my God. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. It seems to me, I could be wrong. It just seems to me like people in California just saying, fuck you, Gavin Newsom. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. All right. But let's go ahead and take a look at this particular video here.
As recall efforts mount against California Governor Gavin Newsom, some in the media and his critics are calling him out over a lack of accessibility after only one reporter apparently was allowed to ask questions during a press conference last week. Joining me now to weigh in, former GOP Congressman Joe Collins. He's also involved with the recall effort. Joe, how close...
So you mean tell me only one reporter was allegedly, right? Allegedly was allowed to ask questions? Listen, I'm obviously not a freaking Republican. I'm a hardcore, like a hard right guy, but you gotta admit that's fishy. That's kind of fucked up. I mean, if you're gonna jack up people's taxes and shit and charge people so many goddamn taxes, motherfucker, let people ask fucking questions, okay? You piece of shit, okay? You gonna shut down people's goddamn businesses and shit. Let people ask questions. Let people interrogate your little bitch ass, okay? All right? What kind of shit is that? Oh, you can't ask me questions? You can vote for me though, and you can pay my salary. I'll tell you what, all right?
I'll tell you what.
You can pay my salary, all right? America. Yeah. Kind of entitlement bullshit, bitch ass bullshit is this? Fuck you, Gavin Newsom. You little bitch ass.
how close are you right now to getting to the threshold?
I think that we've surpassed the 1.5 million signatures that we need, but that may not be enough. We have to account for the amount of signatures that California may throw out, so we want to push it all the way to March 7th.
So what is the chief complaint about the governor, who at one point had 60% approval rating?
Well, I think one of the biggest things right now is everybody is seeing what's going on in California. The homelessness has been a huge issue.
Yeah, homelessness. It's been a huge issue. Yeah. Listen, man, I get it. I get it, man. Like, and yeah, I did notice this guy's a black man, you know. But again, it don't matter what color you are. You will notice I'm pro BLM. I'm pretty much leaning a little bit, little hard to the left right now. But even I agree. Fuck Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom can eat a fucking dick. Gavin Newsom can eat a fucking dick. Gavin Newsom can eat a fucking dick. Okay? I don't like Gavin Newsom. He's a piece of fucking shit. He shut down people's businesses and everything else without even trying to give people a goddamn chance. Okay? Without even trying to give people an opportunity to make it on their own. He didn't give a shit. He didn't give a good goddamn. Fuck Gavin Newsom. Okay? And fuck anybody who thinks that I'm somehow gonna give left-leaning politicians like Gavin Newsom a free goddamn pass. Fuck you if you think that shit. Because that's not true. Gavin Newsom is a piece of fucking shit. Piece of fucking shit. And he sat there and he did not give a shit about the people of you know, he didn't care about any of the goddamn people. He didn't care about businesses. He's shutting down businesses, right? Shutting down businesses. But But allowing the you know, these TV these TV podcasts to just go forward. I mean, he's sitting there. I mean, he's flat out telling business owners, oh, I don't like you, and here's who I do like. He's telling business owners, I don't like you, and here's who I do like. So fuck off. You're not special enough, Surf. So fuck off, Surf. That's how Gavin Newsom feels about the people. He's saying, fuck off, Surf. You're not important enough. You're not a big bank, so I don't give a shit about you. Fuck off, Surf. That's how Gavin Newsom feels about his own people. Fuck Gavin Newsom.
Our education system has failed, and right now with the coronavirus pandemic going on, thousands and thousands of business owners has permanently shut their doors, and people are leaving California by the droves. And so now I think that Californians see that they deserve better, and this is an opportunity for Republicans, Democrats, and Independents to reach across the aisle and work together for a common.
I agree.
That is to remove.
I agree. I agree. I could not agree more. I could not agree more. Okay? I could not agree more. I could not agree more. Right? And this could seriously happen. Gavin Newsom could be voted out of office because if what they're saying is true, right? Because again, they are still pushing to 1.6. Apparently here, some organizers are saying here that organizers are aiming for 2 million signatures by mid-March due to the verification process, and the campaign is seeking a comfortable margin. The group noted that there was a 25% disqualification rate among signatures collected last time. So again, they don't want to leave that shit up to freaking chance. I like it. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. Can you dig it? I can dig it. Absolutely. I like it, man. I appreciate what they're doing in freaking California. Get rid of goddamn Gavin Newsom. Gavin Newsom ain't shit. Gavin Newsom does not care about his goddamn people. It's fucking clear. Right? Hypocritical ass. Listen, I'm all about taking the virus serious. I am all about that. 100%. But goddamn it, if you're gonna sit there and shut down fucking businesses, and goddamn it, make sure that you follow the exact same rules that you set for everybody else. Because otherwise, I'm gonna call you a goddamn hypocrite. Otherwise, I'm gonna say that you full of goddamn shit. You know? No, I'm so glad that Gavin Newsom is catching hell. Aren't you? I'm so glad that Gavin Newsom is catching hell. Goddamn commie fucking Gavin Newsom. I have no problem with communists. I have some friends who are actually communists. I don't agree with the ideology, but I have friends who are communists. But that's the difference between a communist and there's Gavin Newsom. He dialed that shit up a little bit too high. So here. A few comments in the comment section. Newsom, government Paradise Island. Vote Ymir. Yes, vote for anybody but Gavin Newsom. I don't care if you vote for the fucking Cookie Monster. Okay? I don't care if you vote for the goddamn Cookie Monster. Give me anybody else but Gavin fucking Newsom. Okay? Please. Here's why. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and show you something real quick. You know what? I'm gonna leave y'all alone. No. Anyways, guys, if you want to participate in the show, dial 253-203-6784. Again, dial 253-203-6784. We covered 3 big articles here. I'm gonna clip those out, put them out into separate videos so that you guys can have that, and also my takes. The one reason why there's some people who have asked me why do I leave so many community posts. So let me go and explain that. It's about the algorithm, right? Right now, I'm killing it in terms of volume. Now, set up these playlists so that people can just binge watch my content. And so so that's one of the reasons why I came up with the news and views in under a minute. It's very difficult for me to make up that content. It's tough, man. You are trying to condense entire news stories, entire narratives, entire things down to under a minute. That's tough. But when I do it a lot. It's something that I particularly like a lot, and I figured that I could do it at least like once a day, and I can do this podcast at least once a day, and I can also still do gaming streams at least once a day. So I mean, I do a lot of content, and what's gonna happen is between the community posts, between all the polls, between me putting out actual videos, actual streams, actual content, what's gonna happen is when the algorithm finally catches up, man, I'm gonna explode. So, but I am doing the work. It's not like I'm just putting out a bunch of community posts and a bunch of polls and I'm not putting out content. Who streams like this? Who covers the news like, you know, that can do it quite like this? And then give you content on the side of it. And then like and I'm gonna tell you, man, TikTok, you know, so long as your video is under like a minute, you know, TikTok allows you to upload it. And so I'm doing pretty well on TikTok. So I'm trying to diversify my content, and also I'm going over to TikTok too, because I know that the news and views in under a minute is very difficult to do. At least the way I do it. So I know I can do well with that. And I've been doing, surprisingly, I never thought I would do that well on TikTok. I thought I would go get any kind of views. But some of those videos have done very well. So again, if you guys want to just you know, support the channel, you can. It's not a requirement, and you can still make requests. It's not a requirement. You don't have to become a channel member or anything. That's just extra stuff. All right. I'll still give you the same content for freaking free, because I just believe that this kind of stuff should be done for free. If you want to support the channel, that's great. If you don't, that's great too. But I'm still gonna give you the same content either way. Just say if you decide to become a channel member, decide to become a freaking patron, I give you extra perks, but same content that you've always got, you're still gonna get. So with that being said, guys, I want to go ahead and close out the show today. Thank you for joining me today on the Pitchfork podcast. Guys, I want to tell you, I appreciate all of your love, your support over the years. I have been blown away by it. I appreciate it. With that being said, guys, take care. Don't get COVID. Wear a mask. Horns up. Peace out. Good night. And good luck.